Hey guys, Rene here. Welcome back to ReactorCon. If you're watching my video right now, odds are there are a bunch of other videos as well for you guys to check out after you stay tuned for this one. Use the hashtag ReactorCon on both YouTube and Twitter to see what else is happening. Originally this is going to be something else, but I was getting inspired lately. I was talking with my twin sister. If you guys miraculously don't know who that is, that would be Brianna. She's from Brianna Reactions. I used to be on that channel. Now I'm here. So I was talking with Bri, and she and I have been very creative the past few days. We have been using our art as a talent, and honestly, we used to be very artistic, like drawing-wise and like painting-wise. I have no idea why we fell out of it, but we did. And lately, with quarantine and stuff, we've been getting back into it, and so I thought, why not, you know, do that? But we're gonna keep it in the theme of things. So what I was gonna do, I got inspired, so I decided, you know what, I wanna draw an Nematon because I was getting inspired by Teen Wolf, so I thought maybe doing like a collage would be something really cool. So this is me doing that. Plus since it's like a fangirl talk, so I'll be talking about Teen Wolf and why I love that show so much. Now literally this is me just kind of spitballing this shit because I am in no way, shape, or form any sort of artiste, obviously, so this is either going to be really stupid and you guys are going to laugh about it, but I mean, along the way I'll be fangirling, talking about my favorite things about the show and whatnot, and maybe, I don't know, maybe after this I might make this like a thing, who knows. My friend gave me the idea, Addie, she was like, Brit, why don't you just like drunkenly paint and talk about shit? And I'm like, maybe. So, first things first, I'm going to start by picking some colors and try to mix some shit. I'm gonna do a Nematon, so upside down tree. So I think what I'll do is, I think I need a good like background. So Teen Wolf colors, obviously they have maroon. I don't really have like a maroon per se, so I think I'll do like I'll have to mix some colors. Maybe a purple, a red. I don't know how to mix shit. I know red and yellow make orange. Blue and yellow make green. Blue and red make purple. Maybe more red and I make the maroon. We're gonna try shit. So obviously this ain't gonna work. Maybe, what if it's like a ice cream? I'm gonna use this cool brush because I feel like, wait, no, I'm gonna save this for later. Ha ha ha. See, I don't know what I'm doing. And something. Maybe I should do, well, this was an accident because it just turned it more blue. But you know what? We're gonna work with that. We'll do like a blue fade into red. We'll see if this actually works out. So Teen Wolf is something that I really loved growing up. I was honestly fascinated by the show. To be honest, it didn't start out that way. Literally, Teen Wolf began when I was in sophomore year of high school. And I was talking with my sister and we were both like chilling. It was the MTV Movie Awards. I remember we were watching it for some reason because everyone was just like, oh my god, check it out, yeah. And we're all like, okay. So we're like, all right. And then the whole night they were talking about Teen Wolf. They were hyping this up. We were looking through and we're like, you know what? Let's give this shit a try. I recognized Dylan O'Brien from his YouTube channel. It was very small at the time, but I can call myself an OG fan. But yeah, I followed his channel, like, not like religiously, but I did see a few videos. Like, it was one, like, it was stupid skits that he did, and I'm like, okay. So, there was that. I'm gonna switch gears in here. We're gonna do more of a red and a purple. Take some purple on there, maybe. Who the fuck is outside? Beautiful, that's the color of the jersey, yeah. So Brianna and I said, you know what, fuck it. I remember, it was a Tuesday night. No, it was a Monday. It was a Monday night. And we were like, you know what, let's give this shit a try. You know, we're not going to sleep anytime soon because high school, who sleeps then? We stayed up and we watched the pilot, and honestly, can I be honest, like in the beginning of the pilot where we kind of predicted everything that was going to happen, but it didn't take away from our enjoyment of the show. So we were both like, huh, all right. So it wasn't like, we definitely had like some high points. Like for me, it was Styles, obviously. And we were both like, all right, well, we can kind of maybe get behind this, maybe. And we're like, okay, you know, not completely sold. But then what happened after that is we both kept being like, okay. And like next Monday rolled around and it was the next episode and we're like, huh. I mean, it's on, might as well watch it. Like, each episode it turned into, like, oh, something happened. Well, now we gotta find out what happens, you know? We gotta figure this shit out. Like, what if, like, we found out, like, is Derek the bad guy? He's the one that obviously turned Scott, ain't he? Ain't he? But then, like, each episode, it kept getting, like, more and more like that, where every episode we're all like, all right, clearly we like the show. So we kept watching it, and then the episode when it was, like, the school and stuff, this looks like a solid base. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna maybe try to blend this shit together. So I'm gonna start this one. You know, I'm not sure how art works, but we're gonna just try it. But yeah, and like it turned into like each episode we both were like, okay, I can get behind this, let's do this. And then like each time we were very impressed and like, damn. And it was pretty funny too, it's not gonna lie. So then that's just pretty much how season 1 happened. And then after the episode when they were stuck in the school, it was literally like some of the best time, you know? And it was like really fun, really entertaining. So yeah, but good time here. Good time here. Oh my god. You know, this isn't exactly how it was turning out. It kind of looks like a flag. I mean, I don't hate it, but we're gonna need some purple up in this shit. And you know, they say I can mix this brush so then I can use this color. I know there's probably some artists out there screaming like, what are you doing? Oh, there we go. See, there's more of a blend. That's what I wanted, a blending. Cool. But yeah, so then after that episode, we were both like, yes, please. And then like Scott kept pissing us off and we were like, oh, Scott, why? And we're like, what is happening? And sooner or later, we just had to finally admit that we loved Teen Wolf. And then we had to wait a whole agonizing year to find out what happened next, and that was pure torture. And then season 2 rolled around. That was when we officially admitted we were religiously, like, in love with Teen Wolf. I'll never forget, like, certain episodes. Like, there was one episode where, like, yo, Derek dead? What the fuck? And we're like, oh my god, he's dead. How do we do that? Like, you can't kill him. And then obviously he came back. And then they did like the continuous cycle of, oh, he's dead, but he's not dead. He's not dead. It's okay. He always comes back, sweetie. All right, this is turning a lot better than I thought this was gonna. Oh, this is fine. I'm no Bob Ross, but I think this is pretty solid. Magic. Oh, 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 it's magic. You know. I'm pretty sure this is not how you're supposed to do this, but I don't care. A version to do this, but you know what? Art is art. It's all conceptual anyway. You can do it however you want. Cool. I'm gonna let this shit dry because I think this looks pretty cool. Maybe I might add a little bit more maroony because, you know, Teen Wolf colors. Go Cyclones. Correction, guys. If anyone tells you the team, like, symbol for like Teen Wolf or the wolves, that's a lie. They're the Cyclones, actually. That's a trick question. I know way too much about it. I became way too obsessed with this show, not gonna lie. I keep messing with it and I'm like, I should probably stop. Ice cream. Now what I'm gonna do in my non-expert opinion is I'm gonna just let this dry and I'm gonna kind of see the canvas, you know, see the canvas and kind of picture exactly how I'm gonna do this. Because it's an ematon, so it's like a tree but upside down. So maybe I might cheat and just be like, and do it, but probably not. I just think Teen Wolf was such a really fun time in my life because I felt, ice cream! Ice cream! But yeah, Teen Wolf, I think what I loved a lot about Teen Wolf was how fast I fell in love with the show. I mean, it took me like 4 episodes to finally confess, like, okay, I'm obsessed, because it was really fucking good. In, like, especially at that time when it was like coming out weekly, like the anticipation of watching it and waiting for it was insane. I think it was kind of nice because I think it was one of the first like young adult shows that I instantaneously fell in love with. Teen Wolf was one of the ones that I continuously felt like, oh my god, I can fangirl so gosh damn hard about. You know, like I had my fangirl moments when I was like younger, like Teen Titans was obviously one, but I didn't really watch a lot of TV aside from the young like Teen Titans, the OG Teen Titans when I was growing up. I didn't really watch a lot of TV. You know, there was a lot of crazy things going on in my life with like a lot of moving around with my parents' divorce and stuff that I wasn't able to actually like find something to like latch onto. I mean, there was other things like I had Naruto and I had a few anime and stuff, but nothing that I was able to fully immerse myself in on that caliber. Teen Wolf was, I think, a first for me. Everyone at that time was like, oh my god, Vampire Diaries! And I'm like, I never read the books, so I couldn't get behind that. And then, what was the other one that people were freaking out about at the time? There was a few things at the time that was starting up around that time that everyone's like, yeah! I'm like, no. Like, it was at that point where there were so many seasons in that I couldn't get into it. Teen Wolf was the first one for me. I'm like, I'm in. I started from the beginning. Let's fucking go. Season 2 was a huge step up. The first time I heard that title intro, I lost my shit. I was really happy. This is what we did in like set design. I remember, because I was very confused about this prospect myself. And he was like, I can picture people screaming like, what are you doing? I'm like, what I want. I like it to be a little rough around the edges. Show the camera there. This is my canvas so far. Not gonna lie, looks pretty abstract. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea how to do a tree. Like, this is literally me, I swear to God, I don't really do this often, but this is me just spitballing here, you know what I mean? You know, sometimes you just gotta let these creative juices flow. I really don't know how to start this, but we're just gonna get, there we go. I wonder how Jack Dawson did this, you know? Oh wait, he drew people. I can't even draw people. Okay. I have a nice thick base. Wait, no, it needs to be thicker because the Nematon was like a big fucking stump. So we're gonna be big fucking stump here. It's like an upside down bush rather than a tree. But yeah, season 2 of Teen Wolf was really fun for me because that's when, one, I felt like it was such a stronger like season. I mean, season 1 was great for all its cheesy like plots and everything. Like, it was good for like what it was and what we got. And then at that time I was kind of obsessed with the show because then they moved everything from Georgia, I think was the first place where they filmed, to like LA. And then I feel like after that they really stepped up their game. They really did. And I'm like, wow, way to go, guys. This is the base. And now we just do squigglies. Squiggly cheese. But Teen Wolf Season 2 was something else, guys. Like, no joke. We got so many cool things. We got a new title intro with like a theme song that everyone could like jam out to. We got Isaac Leahy that season. We still had Jackson that season. We had one of the most infuriating villains I've ever seen in any TV show history. Let me tell you guys, I watched a lot of TV thanks to this reaction channel, which, thank you. Gerard has been such a fucking thorn in my side. He was a good villain in the sense that I understood his motives. And like, he's such an old school, like fucking infuriating old man. And like, that was what was really successful, I think, for me about season 2, was because I just hated Gerard. I just really hated Gerard. Okay, well, I think I got some good stems here. Make it longer. Yeah, buddy. I really do. I really miss Teen Wolf. Like, just the show itself threw me in for such a loop. And can we just all, like, agree? Season 3 of Teen Wolf, best season. That was when we still had Isaac. We got the Alpha Pack, was honestly one of the strongest arcs I've ever seen. We had Styles grew out his hair, and that was when everyone was like, oh my god, Styles is so hot. And I'm like, bitch, he's mine, okay? Mine. And just like, you know, it was such a good time. And then we got some more Stydia content. Can we just also agree that they were gypped at the end of that season? We didn't get really any sort of like interaction with them. They're like, okay, they're together, and never really gave us what we wanted, which was them, like, seeing them actually together. Like, her reuniting with Jackson was so, like, I felt out of character. I wrote fanfic better about their reunion, about how much Lydia's grown and how she doesn't really need Jackson anymore, and, like, the growth that she has as a person, and, like, how she was able to overcome, like, not needing to be in, let's be honest, it was kind of a toxic relationship. But the thing is, that's the beauty about character development, because it wasn't really their fault per se. That's just how their personalities were. And it'd be really nice to, like, see a conversation of Jackson and Lydia being like, hey, listen, we weren't that good together, but I'm glad that you found someone that makes you happy. And then Ethan can be like, thanks, bitch, same with you. And we're all just like, yay, Jackson gay. Yay, Lydia happy. Oh my god, what's this character development? You doing great. One light, it looks stupid, but I'm not hating it. It's definitely looking like a kindergartner did it. But progress. I would write such a good, like, ending for Teen Wolf. I felt like I did a good job. Like, okay, not gonna lie, I wrote a few fanfic. Let's be real. Who hasn't? I mean, if you haven't, good for you, because then you're clearly not single. Okay, it's true, I'm a nerd, okay? I'm gonna be single forever. Cheese and rice. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry, and I won't touch it. But this is what we got so far, and then, now that I'm looking at it more, this is the progress that we have so far, but it's going really good. So I'm gonna pause while we let this baby dry, and then we'll continue on our merry way. Time has passed, and now I'm looking at this blob. It really does look like a blob. Teen Wolf. It's gonna look so pretty once I get it right, hopefully. We're gonna use this fine tip. Oops. Oh, see, that looks very nice. That just made that pop a little bit more. Favorite moments, though. Allison. Yo, that death, by the way, just, Season 3, everyone, I don't care what anybody says. Season 3, both A and B were the best of that whole series. No joke. Season 5 came close. Season 5 came close. But Season 3 all the way. I have not met anyone that holds a different opinion of that. You know what I'll do? Because I'm just adding an outline to this. See? I think it pops a little bit more. I think it still sucks, but what can I say? I'm not an artist. I wish we had, I don't know, I sometimes wish that, like, the caliber of it stayed the same, because Season 4 was unfulfilling for me. Like, it was good, because we got cool characters, like we got Liam, we got that guy from that other school. Oh my god, what was his name? I had a huge crush on him. My sister met him at fucking Coachella, and I hated her for it. Because I called dibs. Brett! Whatever, it's fine, you know. It's not like I called dibs or anything, and then she broke it. And what I'll do is I'll do a black layer on top of it. Keep that accent going. You know one ship I don't think I fully appreciated to its fullest extent? Steric. Like, don't get me wrong, I ship Stydia. I ship it with all my heart. Because, I swear to God though, if a Styles popped up in my life, I would definitely date him. I think I have a type. My type is nerdy, attractive boys. Because the thing is, if I'm gonna be a nerd myself, I don't want to feel stupid for being a nerd, so nerdy, attractive boys are the ones for me. Too bad. Usually the ones that I like don't really like me back. It's fine! But, yeah, no. One ship that I didn't appreciate enough fully was Steric. All those moments in Season 1, and they're like, I don't know, Derek, I think you two make a really good pair. We didn't get a lot of them. Because he disappeared for like a while. Like the first half of Season 5, I think he was gone, and I'm like, oh, come back. Oh yeah, it was after Season 4, he was gone for a bit. I think at that point, that was when he was up on Supergirl, which was fine. Because he's a great Superman. If no one's seen Tyler Hoechlin as Superman, look at, that new show's gonna be fire, not gonna lie. Definitely looks like a kindergartner did it, but we tried, folks! Next, to make this more Teen Wolfy, I was just gonna add a bunch of symbols that I liked from the show. I think for this one, to make it a little nice poppy, I'm gonna do like an old gold color. Yeah, I think that'll work. Or no, I think maybe, you know what, let's be bold. One and done. Okay, I think I can do this. See, I already fucked it up. I spoke too soon. Everything's fixable if you believe. Ooh, okay, it's still shit. My shitty attempt at a Triskelate, it looks dumb. It looks really dumb, and I got one of them backwards. But we're already too far ahead to keep going. Hey, that's a little better. Still shitty, but I mean, what can you do? I fixed it, kinda. Still looks like shit, but guys, we're doing our best here. So then, God, I miss Teen Wolf. I literally cried when they announced the final season. I'm a baby. I wish, you know, one thing I wish I did, because there's these two girls that Brianna and I watched religiously, and I think that's what actually got us inspired to actually start a reaction channel. There was these two girls. Their names are actually, ironically enough, Brittany and Brianna also. It was really weird. So there's these two girls that they like literally only did Teen Wolf reactions, but they started at season 3A. Like they started like very early on, and that was when like reaction channels weren't like a huge thing. But it was really funny because they like, I realized, like I understand why people enjoyed them so much, because I was able to be like, yo, they freaked out as much as I did. I feel so like, sometimes I feel really stupid when I get emotional about like fictional things, because I like to think, you know, I'm a little bit too empathetic, you know? So I mean, there's some downsides, but like, it made me feel very happy that like I found, like Brianna and I found a channel like, yo, these guys, they had the same like response that we did, and I felt validated for that, and they agreed with a lot of the same stuff that we had, plus they were funny and entertaining. So I can understand why I guess my channel is successful in that way, because I don't really hide my emotions. Sometimes a lot of people are like, girl, you cry too much. Like, I'm aware, I'm emotionally unstable, thank you. But it just made me feel very happy, and like, ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? Silver. I need to draw a silver arrow on the branches. I'm gonna do like little like trinkets and stuff to go on the trees. And one of them has to be an arrow for Allison. I'm gonna use a fine boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna go like an arrow like that. Oh, God, I missed it. Remember that episode in season 5 where she came back? But it wasn't her, it was Marie. It was the history of the Beast de Gévaudan. Cried very hard on that episode too. I believe we still had reactions going at that time. But yeah, it was super weird. If you Teen Wolf fans, if you know who I'm talking about, there's like that, they were a really fun channel because, again, their names are also Brittany and Brianna. It was really funny because Brianna and I were both like, whoa, they're like us, and like they were around the same age as us. I think they're like slightly older. I don't remember, but it made us very happy because we're like, wow, they're like us. They get it. You know, it felt very nice. Should I do a bow? Okay, I guess we did something there. Again, this is gonna be bullshit. Alright, well, I attempted something. It's not the best. But I don't care if this is good or not, this is therapeutic to me. This aspect, I can do a mean starry one. Let me show you that one, because that one, maybe I'll do that when I'm dark. Hello, I'm trying to film. You know what I'm also going to attempt? I'm also going to do Scott's tattoo, because that was very important. So, because it was his symbol. I can't do circles. Didn't recover. I loved how they had to do a storyline for Tyler Posey, because he got a tattoo, and they're like, dude, this bitch. We can't keep covering up all your tattoos, you psycho. Alright, and then let's do... It's okay, that was shit. That's fine. therapeutic to me. I liked Season Scott. I loved Scott after season 3 because I always thought he was annoying. Season 2 and season 1, like I could get behind him, but he still frustrated me. I mean, technically Allison pissed me off too, season 2. Then again, characters have to go through some dark times, you know, for growth. This is still shit. This is absolute garbage, I'm aware. It's not about what it looks like, it's about what it's intended. I'm sorry. Remember that time, for those of you guys who were watching, like, as this was going, we thought there was more than one Nagitsune, so we thought there was more than one person, like, able to be, like, possessed? Because I remember those fan theories going around. Like, I was concerned about why the fuck was Allison not, like, awake or anything? Why was she blinking out? It seemed very suspicious, and then nothing happened from that. Not that this season sucked, but I remember thinking, like, yo, what if? Backwards 5 right there, for the symbol of, the Nagitsune. Time with the Nagitsune. Great time. Because there's also that pack that I was really in love with. It's the Sun, the Moon, the Truth, which would be the other pack that Brett was part of with his little sister. I forget if the little sister died or not. No, she didn't. They lived. This looks like a star, but it's supposed to be a sun. Can't promise you this is gonna be good. God, I miss Brett. You know what character I also really hated? It's Cody Christensen's Theo. What a time that was. Remember when everyone wanted Malia with Theo? And then it switched and they want Styles with the... Listen, I'm a multi-shipper, so I think y'all are valid. Not my cup of tea, but you know what? I respect y'all. Respect the hustle. And then there was also Liam and Theo. Skyzik. What are the ships? Saw a few Malia and Kira. There we go. See, I don't completely hate that. We have this 5 self here. I was gonna do the red. Remember the symbol of the alpha pack? I'm cheating because I don't know it at the top of my head. I'm gonna do this one over here. So it's gonna be boop. This looks like shit just like that pack was. Actually, no, they were really good. I remember, what was it? Kalieef, I hated her. Deucalion was a badass. And then when you just found out Gerard was the one that fucked them all over anyway, like, hate him. I hate Gerard for so many reasons. I hated the Alpha Pack, but also they were pretty badass. Kalieef, and then, oh wait, I am not doing that Murderok symbol because fuck that shit. That's very hard. I feel like that's something for skilled artists, which I'm not. What symbol am I missing here? Oh my god, you know what I should do at the bottom? The Revenge Circle. That one has to be a maroon. It's the one that Peter drew, season 1. I remember they only made Cora, which I don't mind because I love Cora. I thought she was a cool addition. Promos had me confused because I didn't know she was going to be Derek Hale's sister. Thought it was going to be a love interest, but then I was very pleasantly surprised because I'm like, oh, Derek. Fuck, man. But, like, they only made Cora because they couldn't get the girl that played Erica to sign on for another episode. Like, she left for something else. And then Cora left, Adelaide Kane. She came on to play Cora. They wrote this character for her. And then they also built it up that Cora was going to be a love interest for Styles, because I also saw that. I saw Stora. I saw that as a thing. I respected that as a rival ship for Stydia/Derek. Because let's face it, everyone loves Styles. And then she went off, at that point I knew she went off to be the lead in the new CW show Reign, which I watched and I cried. Alright, so we have it. We have the Self, the Alpha Pack symbol, and then we have the Revenge Circle. But then we have Allison's Bow, Scott's Tattoo, the Sun and the Moon and the Truth, and then we have the Triskele. I say that's pretty cool. And you know what I'm going to do? Sprinkle this shit in mistletoe. Now again, I am not an artiste, but God, I miss Teen Wolf for so many reasons. Why'd you have to go? Why? I'm pretty sure this is not how you're gonna do splots, but also I didn't want to get the table messy. Next time I'll lay out newspaper. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I got to do the jersey numbers along the bottom because it's maroony at the bottom. So, okay, we're gonna do, hello. Okay, we're gonna do 11, because that's Scott, and I would do 24 first, but we gotta go in order. Okay, then I believe we had, hold on, I'm not gonna look at my phone for this. We have 11, 24, I believe Jackson was 7. And then we have Danny. Liam was 5. Leahy was 14. We're doing 14 because Leahy was 14. Yes! Sorry, I had to look at my phone. I'm like, that was 14, right? I'm like, yes. Damn it! I suck. Number 37 was Jackson. Cool. That looks like shit, but that's fine. We in it. So we have Scott, Styles, Isaac, Jackson. I'm sorry. I suck. I'm such a fake fan. Right. Danny boy. We gotta put Danny. Sorry. Danny's the best. That was so pissed me off, guys. Listen, season 3, Danny literally admitted, he's like, dude, I know you're a werewolf. And we just ended it at that. We never saw Danny again. And they never addressed it. Listen, I would love to see Danny more immersed in it. Because listen, I loved Danny. Like, I loved him as a character from season 1. And then when I actually feared for his life in season 3, I almost died. Danny has to be nice to Jackson because that's his best friend. No one can argue that. Ethan left Danny, who Jackson is Danny's best friend, and Ethan ends up dating Jackson. There would be some words there. Oh, did someone write a fanfic about Danny finding out that Jackson was gay? I would love to see that conversation. And just like full of support, but then obviously mixed with like, you know, because Danny loved Ethan too. They were together for a while Jackson was gone, and then for Ethan to run away and then so happen to find Jackson, you know, like, I would love to read that angsty fanfic, but then see resolution at the end. I would love that. Okay, next, I'm gonna do Boyd's number, and I looked it up because I suck. His number was 2, and then I knew Danny was 6, and then I knew that, oh, I suck. Liam was 9. He's 9. Yes, he's 9. But I didn't want to put 6 and 9 together because 6 and 9. Boop, boop, boop. 2. That would be Boyd, Danny, Jackson, Isaac, Styles, Scott. Wow, that was very quick. That's fine. And then 15? Yes, 15 would be Kira because we still love her. I love that they wrote her off. I think they wrote her off at the end of like season 5, and then Malia got with Scott in the end. I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry, boo boo. I'm sorry. I didn't really like Kira when she was introduced. However, oh my god, nothing against the actress who played Kira. She was just dealt with the shitty card, you know? Like, they tried making her too much like Allison. And I think that was what everyone's problem was. Even my problem. Because Kira had so many cool moments. Like, I feel like they tried too much with her. I'm not gonna put Garrett. You know what? Fuck it. I know he wasn't part of the team. He was on a different team, but I'm gonna look up Brett's number. I don't give a shit. I'm putting Brett. Because guess what? He's not dead. I was so devastated. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on YouTube. But I was pretty devastated when they killed Brett. I think it was a bullshit way. He was so close. It's fine. He's not dead. Also very shitty, but what can we do? All right, actually, here is the final product. Again, I am not an artiste, but this was very therapeutic. But I did enjoy this. I thought this was very fun. I'm gonna let this dry and kind of, you know, just let this be what it is. Maybe a growth for me. But this was my Teen Wolf Talk and Paint. And let me know what you guys thought about this. What did you guys, when I was talking about stuff, did you guys agree with what I had to say? What did you think about Teen Wolf? What were your favorite moments? What did you hate? How would you end season 6 for Teen Wolf? Because I have very many ways of how I would end season 6. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of ReactorCon. Use the hashtag ReactorCon on Twitter and YouTube to find out and discover more content that's out there for you guys. Thank you. I will see you next time.